You guys, I'm doing a new vlog series. I'm very excited about it because I am going to take you guys with me on the road. Now, I know a lot of you follow me on Instagram and watch my stories, so you've seen a little bit of what life is like with me on the road. But in this series, I'm going to go a little more in depth and show you what it's like with me on the road. AJ on the road. I think that's what I'll call it. AJ on the road.
Okay, so we did an Airbnb house this weekend as opposed to a hotel. So we have a refrigerator and a stove, so we're getting groceries. I'm happy because I get to cook. Grocery stores have the best playlist sometimes.
She dances everywhere. The song just has to be right.
Why did everybody just leave the basket? And what's your favorite cereal?
I'm not a big sugar cereal person. Like, I used to like Fruit Loops, but they would hurt the roof of my mouth. Like, I'm the boring. Like, I want cornflakes and Rice Krispies with no sugar. Like, I won't even sprinkle the sugar on top. Like,
You're like in heaven right now.
This first week of Brea, I had actually just been on a 3-week hiatus because Jackie got married, so it was her bridal shower, her wedding, and her honeymoon, so she took off 3 weeks, so I took off 3 weeks. Because it's kind of hard to function without Jackie, if I'm being honest. But leading into 16 back-to-back shows, I started to get a little anxiety. Sometimes my anxiety manifests in different ways. Sometimes my stomach hurts, sometimes I feel sad and like melancholy. Sometimes I just don't want to leave my house. I don't want to get out of my bed because I feel anxiety, and then it's all just a matter of identifying that anxiety so that you can get ahead of it. So you recognize it, identify it, and say no to it, and then you move forward with your life. But that's stuff that I have to deal with when I'm on the road.
I get anxiety before a weekend, but it's not always obvious anxiety. Like, for instance, today, pause for the street Balsa.
Turn right on Balsa Avenue.
She first
Then
said
turn
that
left on 4th
I was like, did she just say Balsac Avenue? But I felt like at home when I was getting ready to come, I walk into my living room. I had my shoes off and I was walking on the little rug. It was so soft and comfortable. And it was like it was the first time I've ever felt the rug because I was like, oh, it's so comfy. I don't want to leave. I just want to stay here on this carpet. I've never noticed my carpet before. And it was like a weird like anxiety thing of I know I'm about to go do a bunch of shows.
Destination is
So
on
my mind was like, what? My carpet's this soft? I don't want to leave. I have to experience this carpet.
Yeah.
I can't wait till I come home and experience this carpet again. And then as soon as I get home, I'm not going to remember.
So next time at your house, I'm gonna lay on your carpet and we'll see how that
really
goes.
enjoy it. Taking a picture with me. And she's wearing my shirt.
Real fans.
Aww. She's wearing my shirt and taking a picture with my poster. It's crazy.
My new hour, so I take my notebook with me on stage every show because I'm constantly adjusting things, tweaking things, writing new things, and I need my notes to help me to remember because sometimes I forget things.
Give it up for my friend Anjelah Johnson, everybody.
special, I talk about the Perfume exclamation and how it was my favorite, and I would spray it every time I went out. So I had some fans come to my show in Brea, and they brought me a bottle of exclamation. And I have not smelled this perfume since I was a teenager. I don't know what I was thinking wearing this perfume, because it is horrible. Like, I sprayed it on me and on the two girls, and we all agreed, like, what were we thinking? This is disgusting.
So in her very first Netflix special that I watched, she mentioned a perfume that I had worn when I was like, we're the same age, so we wore it at the same time, and it's called Exclamation, and she talked about how she would spray it and then walk through it. I totally did the same thing, so I brought her a bottle of that tonight, and we sprayed it.
Smell like it now. It smells great.
I smelled it. It was strong.
She's like, no, run away.
We're done with that.
We're on the show too.
Nice. First night's wrapped up.
What's up?
How did it go?
Good. First show was a little rough for me because I was juice cleansing today and my brain was not functioning at 100. So I could not remember my material. I could not, even when I was reading my notes, it was like I was reading Chinese. I was like, what do these words say? I was not computing. But then after the show, I had some chicken. So the second show was good.
Nice.
Shopping so that we can make our own food. We hard-boiled some eggs. Jackie made us brunch today. It's supposed to be breakfast.
Yeah, you were specific on that word.
So we starved until then because I refused to make my own breakfast. No, I'm just kidding.
How was breakfast then?
You got it.
Oh, did I park too close? My bad.
Didn't even eat the breakfast I made her. You're finally allowed to eat.
I made her scrambled eggs and turkey bacon, and she didn't eat none of it.
He likes to crunch her food in butter. It's good butter. I couldn't do it. It's grass-fed.
Our 1-hour special streaming on Hulu right now. It's called Mahalo and Good Night. It's hilarious. You guys, give my girl all of your love. Brea, it's Anjelah Johnson. Let her hear.
You guys, remember I told you sometimes I forget things? I full-on forgot a joke. A whole joke. But that's what happens sometimes. Comics know. Any performer knows. Singers, sometimes you forget your lyrics. Sometimes your mind just goes blank. And especially, I'm writing new material right now, so I'm moving things around. And I was doing so many shows, I was like, wait, didn't I do that joke already? I don't know. It was just, my mind went everywhere, and I forgot the joke. But it made that show special for everybody. They got to experience me making fun of myself for forgetting a joke. And what's funny is I still get people tweeting me and commenting on my Instagram asking me what that joke was. And they're so curious, so they're gonna have to watch my new hour special to find out.
Hit me that they didn't laugh like for like half of a second, and I was like, wait, that's not usually what happens. Did I forget that joke?
And then she was like, wait, did I do the Dylan joke earlier? Because normally people laugh right there, and you guys didn't do anything.
I said, did I not do that joke?
And they were like, no. And then she was like, F!
Yeah.
And then I was like,
And then I forgot what I was talking about. I go, what am I talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the toilet. Oh yeah, better stuff's coming.
Bless you guys. Thank you so much for coming out to my show. I appreciate you and hope to see you next time.
Dang. Sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out, what's in my head now, I'm feeling a little peculiar. Wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I say, hey. It's just not growing, at least.
okay.
And I think they're healing, but I forgot my pimple cream, and I randomly brought 3 toothpastes. So I've been trying different ones. Like
That's funny because
one has fluoride, one doesn't.
I've been using pimple cream as toothpaste.
Okay, so I've had a lot of people reach out to me on social media because I'm always talking about my pimples. And a few people mentioned this product, Peace Out Acne. They're like little stickers that you put on your pimples. Although I have a feeling when I use them, I'm just gonna look like Connect the Dot. So we'll see. We'll see if they work.
Make people happy and make their day. So I feel like if somebody is like a big fan of mine, they would be excited to see that I went to their Instagram page and liked their photo. Like I feel like they would feel good, you know? Like I could just imagine somebody like just sitting there at work and they get a notification on their phone, Anjelah Johnson just liked your post. I feel like that might make somebody's day, like if they were a big fan of mine. So we went through and we were liking a bunch of posts of fans, but nobody responded.
I'm going through people who liked my photos, and I'm just going to their page and liking some of their photos. She's vulgar, this one. That's crazy, I'll give that one a like. This is the photo I just... Now let's try again. Okay, now I'm gonna find someone and I'm gonna troll. I'm gonna go to their like account like 6 weeks back. So they're gonna be like, oh my god, Anjelah was like searching through my Instagram. Oh my god, what happened? October 14th, 2017.
You have to like it though. Go deeper.
March 2016. Yeah.
These other comments, by the way, are from 204 weeks ago.
204 weeks ago. And I'm like, wow, that's talent. Girl, I'll show you.
Jackie shirt. We didn't have an iron.
You're wearing Jackie's t-shirt?
The flannel, yeah.
Hilarious. I started this new thing with my crew where we say what we're grateful for, because we believe that gratitude can shift the atmosphere, can shift your mentality, your thoughts, your mood, just by putting gratitude out there. And we've learned this by reading this book called You Are Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness by Johnson-Reyes. And I love this book. The chapter on gratitude literally changed my life. And so now I'm implementing that into my life. And if I'm feeling anxious, worried, angry, frustrated, I will stop what I'm doing and I'll just name 10 things that I'm grateful for. And immediately my mood shifts. And it gets my mind thinking about other things. And it's a really powerful tool. So we've started implementing that in our lives. And you can too. I'm grateful for that we rented a house this weekend. That's new and different and fun. Feels like summer camp. Jackie laughing at everything I say. Sneeze last night. I'm grateful that we have sold out shows. I'm grateful that this crowd sounds like fire. I'm grateful that my husband is home, even though I haven't seen him yet. I at least know he's an hour away. I'm grateful for my health.
Good grateful.
for the kid.
So everywhere I go, I look for someplace that's haunted. And in my shows, I'll ask the crowd, like, where in your city is there someplace haunted that I can go check out? Because I like haunted, ghosty stuff. Brea is the first city that didn't have anything. Every show I asked, hey, where is there haunted? Nothing. Nobody knew of any ghost in the whole city of Brea until one of my shows. I heard something in the wall. There was a ghost behind the wall. It was making noise. And I thought, maybe am I crazy? But then somebody in the front row also heard it because she like looked back at the wall. I was like, see, you heard it, right? And it was kind of like we had a moment. Like me and her heard the ghost. And I thought the crowd was going to be a little more excited that they finally had a ghost in their town, but they didn't really care that much.
Did you guys hear the ghost in the wall?
No, but I heard you hear the ghost in the wall.
Yeah, I watched you do that. What was, you legitimate heard something?
Hold on. I don't know how to describe the sound. It was like clanking, like somebody was moving stuff back there.
Really?
Oh, that's
like
weird.
that. Yeah. And at first I heard it, I was like, that's weird. And I kept hearing it, and I was like, what the heck? So I saw the one lady in the front row. She saw it. She heard it too because she was doing this. And I was like, did you hear that? And she goes, yeah. Oh my God, there's a ghost in there.
Then you said we did it.
Yeah. And then like 3 people went, woo.
So when we're traveling, we try to find a place where we can go get massages. Not fancy, like day spa massages, like some Thai massage, Chinese foot massage, like something where they like get in there and it's like $30. That's what we like to do. So we found this place not too far from the club and it was amazing. But they only had like 2 people working, so we had to take turns. And then also when I was getting my massage, the lady answered the phone to make another appointment. Like she's massaging me and then all of a sudden she goes, hello, may I help you? Yes, we have 3 o'clock. Okay, thank you. I was like, oh my God, she's making an appointment while she's massaging me. This is so unprofessional. But at the same time, I get it, girl, hustle, do you. You know what I'm saying? Get your next appointment.
Like a little Asian place. But maybe it's foot massage.
And we're here.
This place is, it says Leisure Time Family Massage. It's got 4 stars, 35 reviews. Like one of those little foot place massages.
Yeah, where's that at? Do we want to do massages first or coffee first?
Massages.
Okay, we're going to get massages, but they only had room for 2 people right now. So Jackie and Eddie are going first. Mal and I are going to get coffee, and he's gonna edit photos, and I'll read my book. We're debating on just not coming back at all for them.
Yeah, we'll just leave them.
Figure it out.
They're married. They need to figure stuff out. This is adversity.
This is their first challenge as a married couple. We should have took their phones.
Yeah, figure out your way back.
Yeah. Bye.
Last show, you ready?
Last show, number 8.
Can I give all of your love and energy to one of my best friends, you guys, Anjelah Johnson over here.
Brea, God bless you guys. This has been an amazing weekend. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you. I hope to see you next week.
That was week 1 in Brea. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little peek behind the curtain so you can see what life is like with AJ on the road. And stay tuned to my channel because we're going to have more videos like this. So subscribe to my channel, like, comment, all the stuff, and stay tuned because I'm going to have more videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and bye!